All right, if you're a freelancer, listen up. The game has totally changed. The market's flooded, AI is doing the simple stuff, and all the old rules for getting ahead, they're toast. Today, we're giving you the brand new playbook you're going to need to absolutely crush it in 2026.
So, let me ask you something. When you decided to go freelance, you had a plan, right? And I'm willing to bet it's a plan you've seen a million times all over the internet.
Yep, you know the drill. Learn a skill, jump on a huge platform like Fiverr, slash your prices to the bone just to compete, and then you wait. You just sit there, crossing your fingers that somebody, anybody, will pick you out of an endless sea of other freelancers.
Well, I've got some tough news. In the world we're heading into, that plan isn't just a little outdated, it's completely broken. It's a race to the bottom, and spoiler alert, there's no prize at the finish line. It's time for a totally new strategy.
So why is the old way so broken? It's really a perfect storm of two massive forces. First, the market is just saturated. There are more freelancers out there than ever before. And second, AI is getting scary good at doing all those basic general tasks that used to be easy money.
So here's the new reality. The supply of freelancers, it's through the roof. The power of AI automation, also through the roof. And when those two things shoot up, guess what happens to the value of being a generalist, a jack of all trades? It completely nosedives.
So what's the answer? How do you actually succeed in this new world? Well, it all boils down to one incredibly powerful mental shift. You have to stop being a jack of all trades and start becoming a master of one. You have to go from being a generalist to becoming a specialist.
Think of it this way. You've got your general family doctor. They can help you with a cold, a flu, a sprained ankle, a bunch of things. They charge, what, $50 for a visit? But then you have the heart surgeon. They do one thing. They solve one very specific, very high-stakes problem, and they charge $5,000. You want to be the heart surgeon.
The second you specialize, I'm telling you, everything changes. Your focus becomes laser sharp. You stop chasing after every random job posting, and you start attracting high-ticket clients who are actively looking for exactly what you do. You become the go-to expert, and you finally get to charge based on the incredible value you provide, not just the hours you put in.
Okay, I know what you're thinking. This sounds awesome, but how do I actually do it? Well, that's what this modern playbook is for. It's built on 4 key mental shifts that will completely transform your freelance career.
Here they are, the 4 shifts that will change everything. We're going to move from product to solution, from price to value, from promotion to education, and finally, from placement to presence. Let's break down what each one really means.
First up, from product to solution. This is a big one. You have to stop selling a generic service. Nobody wakes up in the morning thinking, I need to buy some video editing today. No, they wake up with a problem. They need more engagement. They need more sales. You're not a video editor anymore. You are the expert who helps finance coaches captivate their audience. It's a total reframe.
Next, we shift from price to value. This is your escape hatch from that nasty race to the bottom. Forget about being the cheapest. From now on, you anchor your price to the results you deliver. Look, if your work helps a client make an extra $10,000, charging them $2,000 isn't an expense. It's an incredible investment. You're finally charging what you're worth.
Shift number 3, from promotion to education. The old way was to just shout, "Hire me," into the internet void. The new, much smarter way is to teach. Give away your knowledge freely. Create content that actually solves small problems for your ideal clients. This builds massive trust, makes you the authority, and brings clients to you. And finally, the 4th shift, from placement to presence. Listen, trying to be on every single social media platform is a recipe for burnout. Don't do it. Instead, be strategically present. Figure out exactly where your ideal client hangs out online. Is it a niche LinkedIn group, a specific subreddit? Go there and only there, and become a valued member of that community.
Now, I can hear the big question you're probably asking. This all sounds great, but how do I show my expertise if I don't have any clients yet? It's the ultimate freelancer's catch-22. Or is it?
This is the one thought that paralyzes so many talented people before they even get started. This belief that if you haven't been paid for a project, you have nothing to show for your skills.
I'm here to tell you that thinking is completely 100% wrong. It's outdated. In the modern freelance world, the content you create is your portfolio. You do not need anyone's permission to do amazing work.
Here's how you do it. Find a popular YouTube video and re-edit it to show how you'd make it better.
Find a famous brand with a terrible logo and give them a brilliant redesign. Write a public blog post detailing exactly how you'd fix a company's flawed marketing strategy. Then, you share that work online, showing your process. That becomes your portfolio.
Okay, so you've got the specialist mindset. You've built a killer portfolio without needing a single client. Now it's time to actually find those clients. But we're not going to just spray and pray with a generic message. We're going to hunt with precision.
The Smart Hunt is a 4-step process. First, get crystal clear on who your ideal client is. Second, find out where they gather online and go there. Third, and this is the secret sauce, you provide massive value before you ever ask for anything. Answer questions, give advice, help people out. And only then, fourth, you reach out with a 100% personalized message that shows you've done your homework.
We've covered strategies, tactics, the whole playbook. But honestly, none of it will work without the final and most important piece of the puzzle, and that's your mindset.
You know, the hardest part of this whole journey is just taking that first step. It's so easy to get paralyzed by self-doubt, but this quote says it all. Your own potential should be what inspires you to action. Don't wait for a client's permission. Your own potential is all the inspiration you need. So I'll leave you with this question. Stop asking, what skill should I learn? That is the wrong question. Instead, ask yourself this. What is the one specific high-value problem that you can dedicate yourself to solving? What is the one thing you can become the absolute best in the world at? Find that, and you've just found your future.